Venusaur's ability, Chemical Pollen, is quite annoying to deal with in a poison deck, but I think I found a way to manage it. Okay, let's be honest. Nobody uses Venusaur. Nobody uses poison decks. Well, after the most recent banner, I have seen I wouldn't say quite a bit, but I've seen a little bit more poison decks. So I think I found a way to deal with, like I said earlier, Venusaur's ability. Now take a look at my opponent's deck. This is a very... It's an interesting deck. The thing that I don't like about this deck is that it has too many weapons, and because Pokemon Duel is so heavily based on RNG, I think your figures, I think your decks need to be specialists. There needs to be a specialty towards them, meaning they only have one primary function. Unfortunately, this deck is pretty well rounded, and normally that would be good in like sports or other competitive settings, but in this one, like I said, because it's RNG based, I think specialists are better. Now let me explain the opponent's deck here. He's got the double Toad. We all know what Toad does. His poison touch, it poisons anything that it battles with. He's got the Shaman, and he's got the Shaman Sky form. The problem with this is he also has a Gengar and a Mega Gengar. So his Shamans are serving two functions here. If everything is poison, he's going to use his plate to change forms to Shaman. So when he does the Shaman Sky form, when he does hit this Seed Flare, or I guess it could even be this one as well, because I totally forgot he had Seed Flare, but it does damage multiplied by the number of Pokemon who are poison or noxious. I think the plate that he's running for the Sky form is for cheesy surrounds and like a cheesy win. But like I said, it's got two functions. You want to keep the Shaman land form on the goal, but I think he's just going to keep it there until he sees an opportunity to get a cheesy surround. The Gengar, he has kind of two functions as well. He's got the Mega Gengar, and the Mega Gengar is good for like an early rush just to cap the entry points. But he also has the ability, when he goes over poison or sleeping mons, that he can KO them. And then he's got the Coco just for mobility, and I think could be useful for the melee cheese. Now, like I said earlier, I think I found a way to manage the Venusaur. So Venusaur's ability, Chemical Pollen, if a Pokemon is poisoned, it becomes -1 MP. However, we have our friend Shaman here. Now Shaman, what he does is when he is next to a Pokemon that has 1 MP or lower, I get an additional MP. And I get an additional MP off the bench as well. So let's take a look at my figure, Rayquaza. So if Rayquaza gets poisoned and Venusaur's on the board, Rayquaza is 0 MP. All my other mons, my 2 MP mons, are 1 MP, unless Shaman is around. If Shaman is around, they will get their 1 MP back. And I also have the Seed Flare. And you know what the Seed Flare does? After it lands, it cures all of the poison. So this is the deck that I've kind of been running with. I actually switched it up. I got rid of the Shiny Magikarp and Shiny Gyarados. I just wanted to do it because I haven't ran one of them. So let's watch how this deck unfolds, and I'll show you what I'm running for the next couple weeks. All right, here we go. I open up a Shaman. He has nothing that can block me from taking the entry point, so that's exactly what I do. Grab the entry point right away, and he has to cover up goal. I thought about being aggressive here, but for some reason I was like, I'm just going to be defensive. I feared that the oh, let me explain my deck real quick. I feared the Mega Gengar coming out, so that's why I was deciding to be a little offensive and opened up with Magikarp. So the plates that I'm running here are the Winged Sphere and the Sharp Beak, and then your standard Gold Block, Max Revive, and double DC. I'm adding Sharp Beak to my Shaman because Shaman's going to be getting a +20 buff from the Alterius plus the Sharp Beak. I am getting a +40. Now look at Shaman's attack. +40, I'm hitting for, what is that, 110, 119, and 80. I think that's fairly competitive. And then I have the Noibat not chained to 10, but all the way to level 10, getting that Whirlwind all the way up, and we have his evolution, the Noivern. Noivern's kind of a beast when you evolve it. However, my Noivern is not level, I think it's only like level 4. Haven't put that much resources into it. And I'm running the Wing Sphere primarily for the Gyarados or the Noivern, depending on whichever evolution comes first. All right, let's continue on. Fearing he would take the entry point, and he does, and then that allows me to cover up goal. So I want to get all of my... I made a mistake here. I definitely right there, I should have moved up my Rayquaza one more time. Now I'm in a position for his Toad to poison 2 of my Mons, and that's exactly what he does. He goes in position, and I think he it puts me in a terrible position because now, like I said, he can poison 2 Mons, and his Venusaur is on the board, and I'm like, okay, well, I think his Gengar is kind of a threat right now, so I think we need to remove the Gengar, and then he gets Contagious Terror. Starts advancing with his Venusaur, and I'm like, okay, so now he's got his Shaman in place, and I'm like, great, now we have this Gengar. It's going to be coming, so that's why my priority is, like, I got to get rid of this. So what I decide to do here is I decide to go after that Shaman landform. I'm like, I don't want this thing anywhere on the board. I don't want to make a Gengar roaming around forever. So what we need to do is we need to get rid of this. And fortunately, I get a good roll here. Look at that. 80 damage. That's so nice. Pulls a Max Drive right away, and he goes to the opposite side, which I think, I was like, great. Now he's going to... Now he's going to bring on the Magic or the Mega Gengar, which he doesn't. He starts attacking, and I'm like, okay, can I please KO him? No. I'm pretty sure his Toads are level 10. And there's one Mon. There's one Mon that's poisoned. He's 0 MP, and he goes after my Shaman, and he poisons my Shaman. Now my Shaman is negative 1 MP. Look at that, 110 Seed Flare. Again, because the Shaman's in place, like I'm like, I really need to get rid of it. And my opponent, man, I was not hitting rolls. The Gengar and the Toad were just destroying me. Decided I needed to get my Gyarados on the board. I actually played a game where I landed Flail and Coco landed a miss. It was absolutely hilarious. Oh yeah, and my Gyarados is like level 4, so my figures are very not leveled up at all. So I see he's coming after my Shaman. I'm like, I know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to try and jump over me, so I have to get out of the way. And here, I have a decent chance of taking out Coco, but of course, he gets the Melee Wish, and your boy Rico is already off to a terrible start. I was scared here, and that is why I was like, you've got to be kidding me right now. Like, last night when I was playing, when I was testing this deck, just so many things were pissing me off. I think that was the first roll I got. No, that wasn't the first roll. The second roll that I got since this match started. Can I please just get the D-Dance and the Flamethrower? And here we go. Everything is starting to be poisoned. 2 Mons that are poisoned. At that point, I'm like, dude, can we please get rid of this thing? Gone. How many dodges and bumpy vibrations is he going to get? Like, it's super frustrating. And if you notice right there, look, my my Altaria is still at 2 MP, and that is because he is 2 spaces away from my Shaman. So I made this play here because I wanted to advance with my Shaman to attack the Shaman land form, but then I forget that this deck I can't really do cheesy anything, primarily because all of my figures are flying and I cannot hop over flying Mons. But this is a good chance for me to go after this Venusaur, get him off the board so I don't have to suffer from everything. And yeah, like I said, rolls, man. And then he gets to just surround my poor Rayquaza. I've been thinking about removing Rayquaza. I'll talk about my deck after this match. But as you can see how effective or how neutralized Venusaur is, his ability means absolutely nothing when I have Shaman, and my opponent makes a big mistake here and takes his Gengar off of my entry point, and I take this opportunity to max revive and go after him, and now I don't even have to worry about this Mega Gengar. I have the buffs, so I immediately hop over him and attack, like, without question. And look at that. Things are starting to turn around for me. I thought there was a point in this match where... Oh, it was. If you notice, my Altaria is no longer poisoned because when I took out the Coco, I landed the Seed Flare. So now my Altaria is no longer poisoned, and I don't even have to worry about being at -1 MP or -1 MP without my Shaman close to him because I am completely cured. Okay, here are a bunch of back and forth. I was actually running low on time, so I was kind of like figuring out what to do, and my opponent's going back and forth, and now that's pretty much GG, boys. I should have moved my Gyarados up. I don't know why I didn't. Right here I do, though. And boom, just like that. That is GG, boys. And I went from being in a terrible position to eventually winning the game. So good game. I hate your deck, but I mean it's like I said, the deck there it's too well rounded. I think it needs to be more specialized. Why is there like black? Oh, this is gonna bug me. My screen isn't all the way over, so there's that black on the. Oh, that's gonna bug me. I'm sorry. Anyway, we have some boosters open. We'll hit up those boosters, and you know what? I think we might jump into a game or two. Show you the deck that I'm rocking now. So I took out the Magikarp, and I put in another Altaria. Like, I know I'm rocking triple Altarias. I'm sorry. All right. We are getting the Corsola. So, let's get us Manaphy. Oh man, I can't believe we pulled the EX. I just got so hyped right there. Like I legit thought I was gonna get Manaphy, but we got the Zygarde. Not bad. Okay, so with my deck, everything applies as before, except for my Shaman now is going to be plus 50. My Shaman is going to be plus 50, and it's going to be competitive. I thought about taking out Rayquaza, shiny Rayquaza, and putting in Salamence, and Salamence would be hitting for 130. However, I don't have a gold attacker, so I'm gonna keep Shiny Ray in. I want to experiment a little bit with Shiny Ray, so let's see how this unfolds. That's really gonna bug me how my screen is. I need to fix that after this. All right, looks like we got an Ultra Beast deck with a Kyurem. Interesting. The good thing is we are going to go up to an Ultra Beast deck. And I'm going to be rocking the Shiny Ray. So my mons can't go to the Ultra Space, but theirs still can. So the only thing that we have to fear from Celesteela is the Rocket Ride. But we have to get Rayquaza on the board as soon as possible. And my Rayquaza is only level 4. So like I said, rolls are kind of scarce right now. Okay, interesting. Let's do... We'll go Shaman. Really? Okay. What is this guy doing? Let's get you on the board right away. Oh, that could have been bad, actually, because he's going to attack here. Nope, that was a mistake. Oh, wow, he doesn't attack. Okay, that's good. If he does, we're... Okay. I'm going to be a little more defensive here. Actually, I could have moved up. We'll see what he does here. I might move up Ray. Okay, never mind. That's fine. We can do... We can even go after this Coco, actually. But not yet. Okay, now that we got all the buffs on, I kind of want to attack with this. No, we're not going to. All right, looks like we're just fair. We're just doing straight up setups. I would like to actually attack with my Noive Bat. We're going straight after Coco with Shaman. Really? The question is, do I want to... Let's see, I'm plus 30. I win every roll. Yeah, so we'll play it later. We'll play the Sharp Beak after. Alright. I don't know why he's so fixated on taking out him. Damn. Oh, this could be bad. I have to DC here now. I think we need, well... $40, $61... Oh, really? 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 Hmm. 61 on the 69. That could be interesting. Alright, we're going to try and get Noivern on the board. Okay, I hope he DCs and goes after my Altaria, because he can't send me to the Ultra Space. What are you trying to do here? Alright, we can win this roll. Come on, baby. Thank you. This is an absolute monster. However, like I said, it's only like level 4, so... You're not going to attack. Alright, so now we can play the winged sphere. I can't believe my opponent DC'd to land fly. That is so interesting. I should have moved right there. Yep. Mistakes were made, guys. Mistakes were made. Alright, so he doesn't have a purple, or he doesn't have a yellow, doesn't have a gold. Come on, Noivern. Okay, okay. Celestelia is benched as well, right? Or gains weight. I need to be careful what I'm going to do here. The thing is, I want to advance with Noivern, but I have to be defensive here. Is my opponent doing AI? Rayquaza can win this for us. Oh my god. Scoop, Gold Block. Give me a fly. That works too. Now I'm at... Am I at negative? Am I at 0 MP? Wow, I am. Okay, so we need to get Shaman back on the board here. That's fine. Oh, he's not gonna. Okay. Now my Rayquaza's got his MP back. Do I heal him to get him to 2 MP? No, we're just gonna move him. We're gonna advance him up. And then we'll tag him. I think we got this. I think we're going to get this. So now my opponent has to be defensive here. Goal, scoop up. Okay. Do we attack here? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Because if I do, and I lose that roll, they take the entry point, and when we're in trouble. Perfect. Now we don't even have to attack here. I hope he tries the. I hope he tries the rocket. Wait. Wow, he did. What are you? What was that, dude? Because now you have to. Now you have to scoop up here, and who are you gonna scoop up? Very interesting. Yeah, that's all you gotta do, right? You gotta scoop up here. Alright, well. We just do this. And now you have to win this roll. Probably Circuitry? Maybe I should have moved up Rayquaza. Alright, Circuitry, get that large blue for me, buddy. Come on, dude. Alright, we're still good. We're a little behind on time, but we're okay. Yeah, you better cover up. The problem is Shiny Ray is paralyzed, so this is going to be rough. What are you going to do? Are you going to attack? Oh, okay. That was actually a misplay, because I could have attacked there, Well, actually, no. This is a misplay on his end because I can bring something on the board if I do lose this roll, which is fine because he's not in a position to take the entry point away. And that is GG, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Kind of like this deck. Well, I don't know. A little more testing. Like I said, I've only played a couple matches with it. I only played 3 actually last night and 1 today where I took out the shiny magic carp. So this dude had to have been using AI. He's at, oh, now he's rage quitting. All right, we're going to cut it there. You see McKenna said she's cleaning the gym. I guess I should probably go and help her. Annoying, man. Whatever. All right, I'm going to fix this screen right there, but we're going to cut it there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace.